The Stanley Cup playoffs on TNT Sports are presented by Geico. From Bell-Center in Montreal, it's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final. Thanks so much for joining us. Kenny Albert, Eddie Olczyk, Brian Boucher. Deneau Texier Anderson, starting line for Montreal.
On Jarvis, he's making his way to the bench. And Hudson made the good defensive play to stop the possible chance.
Here comes Blake on the outlet pass from Svechnikov. He's stopped by the left pad of Dobish. He's picked off, and the Canadiens again unable to clear. Stankoven couldn't get it through. And now Hudson with the puck for Montreal. Stankoven back out for Gostisbehere. Oh, with a shot, and Dobish sliding from right to left makes the stop. The average shots on goal, 41-16. Favor of the Canes. Shot blocked by Jankowski. Now Jankowski clears the puck ahead. Struble hustling back. Shot by Robinson, and Struble got a stick on it. Puck wound up in the netting.
And Bush, this is one of those where he gets in so tight, the angle to elevate the puck is almost impossible. And a beautiful stop there by Dobish.
8 points in game 1. Only 1 point over the last 2 games. Now Suzuki jumps on the loose puck. Hooked a bit from behind by Martin. And now moving it on Dobish. Another great chance there. To the left point. Shot blocked by the stick of Slavkovsky.
The box out there by Caulfield on Aho.
Now Jarvis up top. Puts a move on Caulfield. Fans wanted an interference call. They'll get it.
Not the other way.
Chatfield interferes with Caulfield. Power play. Back out Slavkovsky. Now Davidoff. Davidoff shooting one. Saved by Anderson. Suzuki falls it across. Slavkovsky couldn't get the stick down. Hudson back out for Davidoff. Now Caulfield. Davidoff shoots. Couldn't get it through. Shot 6-2. They've taken one away from Carolina. Flipped in by Nikishin. Carrier is hit by Hall.
It's going to be a Hall. It's going to be another prop check.
Hall just kind of gives him a little shot right before he gets to the wall, and second consecutive power play for the Canadiens. Felt like their power play, Edzo, was the best.
Back on the Canadiens bench. Puck lifted out by Robinson for Jankowski. Now Chatfield will kill some time. This pass picked off.
Unfortunately for Caulfield, and there you see the hook by Bolduc.
For Goulet on that last play, just a little too slow to make a decision.
Now a power play for Carolina. Their second of the game, shot by Aho. He scores!
Good job on the wall, good job by Gostisbehere to get to the middle of the ice, and then Aho just kind of lays in the weeds, and he's able to one-time his first of the series on the power play. And
opening segment, you thought it was his best game of the playoffs in Game 3. And now he scores the opening goal in Game 4.
So huge on the power play. You can play good, Kenny, but when you're an offensive guy...
Score! The setup from Keandre Miller to Jordan Staal. The Hurricanes captain makes it 2-0 Carolina.
Escaped the pressure, and what a redirect by Jordan Staal in front of the net as he's able to get leverage and put it past Jakub Dobish for the second goal of the game.
You know, Josh Anderson does everything you want, Bush, and I guess the only thing you can pick apart.
Here's Blake. Blake dropping it back off. Shot by Gostisbehere. Missed the net. Under 3 to go, first period. Hurricanes have silenced the crowd here at Bell-Center. Stankoven a couple of chances.
Maybe off the post.
Brings it to the ice. Play continues. Davidoff onto the stick of Evans. Now Hudson moving in. Shot blocked, and Blake picks it up. Gostisbehere getting in front of that attempt. Here's Blake with Stankoven. Score! 3-0 Carolina. And Stankoven on the feed from Blake.
Blake finds Stankoven. Remember, Stankoven had the great chance before where he hit the post right out in front of Dobish. And it is absolutely all Carolina here to last. Get a power play, get a goal.
Stopped by Dobson, stopped by Anderson, and then the rebound bounced away from Evans.
And then it's a one-goal game.
And the chase for the 2026 Stanley Cup. Now Blake looking for Hall.
Little different looking line here for Marty St. Louis.
Here's Stankoven with a shot, thrown aside by Dobish.
He's got new hook out here with Suzuki and Caulfield. Two really good saves there by Dobish. You got to start taking some chances because it's not working when it comes to the defensive side. And let's call it what it is. The Habs have played a lot of hockey in these playoffs.
Winkowski towards the net. Puck is loose. Yes, Montreal has played a couple of 7-game series. Good stick. On the pass across from Thompson. Svechnikov got a piece of it. Now Thompson shooting one. Anderson made the save and then slotted the rebound over to Jarvis. Here's Svechnikov. Knocked the puck out of the air. Waiting for teammates off the bench. Dropping it back for Aho. Now the return to Svechnikov.
Crossbar, Kenny.
Crossbar and out of play.
Knocked the puck out of midair, and he's played a little give and go with Sebastian Aho and taking a little bit of the red paint off the crossbar in behind Jakub Dobish.
Ooh.
5-minute penalty has been assessed on the play. The play is under review. After review, number 8 Montreal, minor penalty cross-checking.
To no install on the face-off. Carolina wins it, and then right there.
Andre Miller. Miller takes the return. Now Aho. First penalty expires. Puck redirected wide by Taylor Hall. Here comes Ehlers for Carolina. Quickly back into the Montreal zone. Dropping it off for Blake. Blake defended by Newhook. Now Taylor Hall with it. Hall for Slavin. Slavin fires, and that's blocked it aside by Dobish.
Good play by Hall off the wall.
Here's Carrier just off the bench. Under 5 to go in the period. Carrier shoots, and that's held by Dobish. Was Biz attempted to take credit?
He did. He tried to.
Walking out in front was Carrier, and then Robinson.
It's the empty now. Their own zone to the far boards. Carolina's defense has shut down the majority of those type of plays.
Now Hudson into the slot. Suzuki looking for the redirect to there. Great chance for Josh Anderson. Turned aside by Freddie Anderson. And now another save by Freddie Anderson on Caulfield.
Oh, that was stop. Beautiful stop there by Anderson.
You know, it was a hard play for Anderson because it's coming in slowly, so he's trying to stick it out of harm's way, and it doesn't have a lot of velocity, but it went right to Anderson, and there's a couple of pops that you talked about. Two good lefts by Anderson.
Oh, that's more than their totals in both games 2 and 3. They had 12 in game 2, 13 in game 3, and now 14 so far tonight. Are carried out by Chatfield, the defenseman leading the rush for Carolina. It gets behind Dobish.
The whistle went, the referee lost sight of it. Chatfield's shot was never frozen, whistle goes, okay, no problem. And everybody comes into the rescue there as Stahl takes a piece of Hudson.
The individual stuff is good, but at the end of the day, you want to win. And if you want to win, you're going to find a way to be an impactful player in different circumstances. Hall has certainly done that here in these playoffs.
Ball feeds Slavin, and then Blake with an opportunity. Heading home for game 5.
I know how awesome Florida has been the last handful of years. This year, unfortunately for them, just banged up way too much. 3 straight cup appearances.
Saved by Dobish on Stankoven. Puck comes loose. Gordon Stahl with it for Carolina. Now Miller. Andre Miller defended by Demidov. Svechnikov with a shot. Bad save, Dobish. And Lane Hudson. And now Taylor Hall down the left wing. Hall had it knocked off his stick. And then a chance for Stankoven. Hudson looking for the puck, and now it's blown dead. As we take another look. 3-0 Carolina. Third period, game 4.
And when you got a guy like Jack Eichel who's as good as any 200-foot center iceman in the entire league, you're in a pretty good spot.
Here comes Jarvis, moving in on Dobish. Jarvis steals out to stop. Dobish has stopped a couple of breakaways tonight. Carolina with 8. Got by Jankowski, is covered up by Dobish.
Beautiful pass here by Svechnikov. Little off center. Kenny, after that, Bush should get a Silver Slugger award like you got last night in New York there.
I think Bush got it when he set the NHL record for consecutive shutouts. In fact, in games 2 and 3. Remember, they won game 7 at Tampa with only 9 shots on goal. Stankoven stopped by Dobish.
Good hustle there by Josh Anderson. Oh, Nikisha with a high hit on Anderson. Keep an eye on those two. They've been going at it. Oh, man. Anderson with a high hit. I thought that should have been a penalty on Nikisha, Bush. Yeah. It was up high and then right there. Anderson says, you know what? You're not going to call that one. I'm going to take one here.
Ball for the last 2. Newhook trying to get it through to Evans. Carolina opened the scoring on a power play tonight. Stankoven with the pass across now. Blake for the shot, blocked by Carrier and cleared by Newhook. Blake blocked off by Deneau. Now it comes to Miller. And now Ehlers with a drive. Long rebound, backhand shot blocked by Evans.
Cooley saved the goal. Cooley saved the goal here. Cooley goes down, Dobish is out, Hall gets a lot on it.
Miraculous comeback. The danger of falling behind 3 games to 1. The save made by Dobish on Jarvis.
Jarvis has had, what, 5 or 6 chances in this game?
There's another stop by Dobish.
Let's make it 7.
Early a breakaway. Aho with a shot. Blocker save, Dobish.
I think everybody thought he was maybe going to get a shot at goal there himself there, I think. That's what it felt like.
Suzuki, first shot of the period by Montreal. 17 minutes in. In the long, storied history of this franchise, they have never lost 4 straight home games in a single postseason. Off the bar.
That was Ehlers.
There's Suzuki. Now Chatfield. 2 minutes remaining. And now Svechnikov capitalizes into the empty net.
Well, Ehlers looking for his 3rd of the series, puts it off the crossbar, comes back to the bench, having a good laugh with Jordan Staal, and then he gets to watch Svechnikov put that one away. And for Svechnikov,
The decision-making by the defense is the key against Carolina.
There comes Walker. Shot was blocked. Put back across. And Dobish covers, and now sticks and gloves come up.
Robinson tied up with Cooley.
they just haven't been able to get out of their zone clean enough, and when you don't have the speed, you can't play off the rush.
Freddie Anderson with his 3rd shutout of the postseason. There have been only 6 in the league. He has half.
Ты заходи, если что.